Hello Aquarius and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess. This is your fortnightly reading for September the 16th through to the 30th. So we're moving into your fellow air sign, Libra. And we'll see what sort of energies we get for you. This is a general reading, so, just if it resonates, just take what resonates and leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate, then that's also fine. Some weeks it just does and some weeks it doesn't, and maybe next time it will. But it's your decision, really, Aquarius. So let's see what we can get for you. What information can we get for Aquarius? Seven of Swords crossed by the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands. Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles in the near future. Okay, that's good. The Queen of Wands. Ooh, the Sun card. That's nice as well. The Strength card. And the Hanged Man. Interesting. At the bottom of the deck, we have Temperance. So it's all about bringing something in your life back into balance as an overarching energy coming through here for you, Aquarius, which is lovely. It's beautiful. There's some really nice new opportunity coming through for you here. So I'm just going to pull an animal spirit energy for you. What animal spirit energy is around for Aquarius? Message from soul and spirit for you, Aquarius. What can we get? See if a card's going to jump for you. Ah, yes, we've got one. Little mouse. Cute little mouse. Oh, look. Celebrating the small things. Little mouse. Beautiful. Okay. And that's the message I just got for you then, Aquarius. So now, let's see. You've had some pretty interesting light messages coming in, and you had that amazing blue beam of light for, I think it was your most recent love reading. But you keep getting the card, the light field, which was also like, I was just like, wow, there's some powerful energy coming from soul and spirit, or even from the other side coming in for you. But I feel like you've just got two different cards here. So let's see. You got Fire and Ice and Cosmic Butterfly. Beautiful. So yes, it feels like I'm just getting intuitive meanings for these two cards together, Aquarius, and I'll read from the book for a second. But I'm just getting there's something transforming in your life. It's a shift and a change, something where something's felt quite stuck. It could have been an emotion that, was quite icy. You shut someone off or cut somebody off for a while, and now this lovely fire energy is coming in. It's melting a part of your heart or melting a part of you that has been stuck. And it's interesting on the emotional or soul connection level as well that we have Temperance, because that's all about the flow coming back. You can see the flow, and the water's representing giving and receiving love in a relationship. It can also mean your spiritual connection, your connection to the divine, or whatever, however you relate to that. So there's something that you've shut down from is now transforming and changing. So it feels really, really powerful, Aquarius. I'll just have a little peek at these individual messages that are coming through. I've got the kookaburras here for you today. And as soon as I thought in my head, okay, I'm going to do Aquarius, my cat Star came and jumped in. He's gone now because I had to move him. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to do the reading. But, that's your card in the deck, in the tarot card deck, in the major arcanas, Aquarius. And so it just feels like animals and nature and connection to that seems to be quite important. Animal spirit medicine or messages from animal guides and things like that are coming in. So let's look. We're saying Fire and Ice. It says, this oracle brings you guidance that the conflict you feel within or externally is a sign of your spiritual growth. Soon you will grow larger than the conflict, but for now you do not need to engage in it. Simply be present to it and allow it to work its way through you until you are strong enough to have outgrown the conflict, giving rise to a clear direction. It may seem impossible, but it is not. You are a vast being. Giving yourself a chance to realize this and have patience. All is becoming, including you, according to the perfection of the divine design. This oracle brings specific guidance on any relationship matter requiring a decision until you have simple clarity in your heart beyond the pushing away and pulling closer. Then it is time to wait, for there is more yet to be revealed. Only when your heart speaks clearly, then you will do well to act as feels truthful to you. And that's why I feel like, I feel like there's something that's occurred. We were talking about the ice before. That's the conflict it was really responding to. I'm starting to get to know these cards, Aquarius. So once I do that, I start intuitively connecting to them. But the conflict feels like the ice, but there feels like there's some new energy coming in, and your heart will know, it will speak to you, and it will start melting. So it's really... it's beautiful. I think it's really lovely energy coming through. So let's look up 36, Cosmic Butterfly. Cosmic Butterfly, where are you? The message for you from this oracle is that if your life feels like it is falling apart, then take heart, for it is falling apart to come back together in a new way. You are going through rebirth, just like a butterfly in a chrysalis. The agony and the delight, the sense of dying and being truly alive can all be held in the serene space of your heart. Surrender into what you are becoming now and know that what you are leaving behind is but a shell that once will have held your fast emerging new self. So that kind of all really ties in, Aquarius, doesn't it? And it's so connected to your heart energy. There's a big healing of your heart coming through here, your heart chakra, your heart energy. So, yeah, beautiful. And a transformation. There's a lovely warmth coming through. So let's get stuck into the reading, shall we, Aquarius? Ooh, okay. 7 of Swords crossed by the 10 of Pentacles. So, yeah, and this is one of the situation that you're dealing with, one of the blocks that you might be dealing with. The 7 of Swords, is all about deception or self-deception, or it could be a self-sabotage. Where have you always self-sabotaged you so that you haven't ever been able to reach this 10 of Pentacles energy? So the 10 of Pentacles energy is very much a stable energy. And, it's very much around stability around the home. It can be building a family, happiness and long-term wealth. It's related to all those sort of things. And if we look at kind of where, I do feel like a lot of this is to do with self-sabotage. It could be with trust issues as well with people, because maybe you've had someone break your trust in the past. But I feel like right now upon you is an opportunity to heal this, to move beyond this, to move towards this 10 of Pentacles, this lovely sense of stability. And it might feel like at the moment, those two cards we got was talking about you feeling like a relationship might be changing and stepping into the new. There might be a sense of loss, or there might be a sense of, completely lost my train of thought, Aquarius. I know that's annoying for you. Where was I going with that? But there was a sense that things were changing in your life. And so, yes, now I understand. I've got it now. So that might bring in this feeling of instability. And the 7 of Swords is a feeling of instability, of wanting to leave a situation that you're not comfortable with. And so the 10 of Pentacles is actually stability. So it's actually, I understand at the moment things could be feeling like they're all being shaken up, and there could be this, when things are unstable, particularly with the Swords energy is the element of air, so it's your element, Aquarius. So it's something that's kind of really getting you to the core, particularly in your mind and your thoughts as well. You could be having these kind of negative thoughts about something or someone or something in your home or a long-term relationship. It can be all of those sort of things, and it can also be meaning holding your cards close to your chest, because you are wanting this. You're wanting to kind of move forward and expand. You've outgrown a situation here and you're ready to move on. And so here is, you've got 2 7s. So you've got 2 conflicts in the reading that just so close to being resolved here. Because in the recent past you have the Seven of Wands, but in your crowning conscious mind you have the Eight of Wands. So this is the resolution of this conflict, the Seven of Wands. But in this conflict, you found yourself in the recent past in a much better position, in some kind of conflict to do with what it is that you're wanting, and having to compete with other people for your needs, to get your needs met. So you're finding yourself in a stronger position to be able to push for what it is that you're wanting here. And so then it moves straight to, what's on your mind, what's in your conscious mind of this is this Eight of Wands, which is very clear, direct communication as well that comes in. So whether this is you giving it to somebody else, and I feel like for a lot of you it is, but it can be swift news coming in which precipitates a swift change in your life. So there is this sense that you're wanting movement. You're wanting to move beyond something, move forward. So, yeah, and, right at the base here, we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is kind of deep down energy. This is energy that's happening. I feel like this is a seed that's been planted deep inside you, Aquarius. And this is the opportunity to finally, step into that lovely, this seed, this opportunity that you're holding in front of you, that you can see here, that you're wanting to take up, is leading you to that Ten of Pentacles energy, to that stability, to feeling safe and secure in a home, supported. It can be building a family for some of you. It's all those sort of things, long-term wealth, not worrying about money, getting a lot of money. So it feels like there's something that you're sitting on here that you're holding close to yourself. And that's why the Seven of Swords energy could also be holding things close to holding your cards close to you and not necessarily showing your hand just yet, because it feels exciting, Aquarius. It does feel exciting, but it also feels like you need to play your cards right in order to bring this and manifest this in. Now, it is related to money. It's going to bring in more money. It's the Pentacles. So it's related to money and career, but they're all working together. It's quite, the Wands, the Swords and the Pentacles are all working together to kind of improve your Pentacle energy. So your mind's getting into shape, what you're wanting is getting into shape. It's all aligning and balancing. And that's why, when we have that temperance energy come in, it's not just one aspect of your life. It's encompassing all of your life. And so that's why all these aspects and different elements are working together, but in particular to improve your money and career. So there's this wonderful opportunity, and in the near future, here it is. So in this phase right now, it feels like a seed. It feels like something deep within your subconscious, a seed that is planted within you. We may or may not be aware of that. And with this kind of energy coming in, some of you will, some of you won't, but in the near future, you're definitely going to see it. You're going to know it. It's going to feel like something concrete. A new path is going to open up here with the Ace of Pentacles. So, and again, it's related to the Pentacles energy. So I feel like this is a wonderful new opportunity that you have been manifesting on a deep level, and it's now finally showing itself in reality here. So it does, it can feel like it's something that's being divinely blessed, divinely given, but it's a new beginning. It's a new direction. It could be working for yourself. It could be a new career. It could be a new job. It could be a new source of income. But either way, whatever it is, it's a new opportunity that has the promise of reaching new goals in terms of money and career. So we have you in the situation, the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands always is associated with success. All her shadow side, she has the black cat at her feet. So she's in control of her shadow side. She controls it. It doesn't control her. And that is exactly what we're seeing here with you getting the 2 sevens and just overcoming some conflicts. And that Seven of Swords, being an element that is self-sabotaging you as well. So all these the wands and the swords in particular, the air and the fire elements are both working really, particularly the fire element is working really strongly to help overcome this self-sabotage, to open up your material reality into more abundance. So if this is how you're presenting the Queen of Wands, you're drawing the right energy to you, you're making the right decisions, you're being very discerning about who you trust and who you want to work with or work for, or these kind of energies. So you're kind of gathering and attracting success to you with the Queen of Wands. You know, she sees the opportunity. You see that sunflower she's holding. She's holding the opportunity now and going, okay, how am I going to make this something that's going to be here for a long time? How am I going to make this successful? So it's really great that she's on your side. Also, you know, you've got 3 Leo cards, one after another here. So it could be related to a Leo because you've got the Queen of Wands, the Sun, and the Strength card. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but you've got very strong Leo energy. But that Leo energy and plus the Ace of Pentacles is also, you know, if it's not related to Leo, it's about you stepping into being an authority in your world. It's about, number one, it's about you being the individual standing head and shoulders above the crowd. So you're stepping into that lovely individual energy here. So, you know, in your energies surrounding you, you have the Sun card. So there's a breakthrough, there's a happiness, there's this clarity around you. To have the sun shining on you and shining on this seed, this pentacle, this seed that's been deep down needs to come out into the open, once it comes into reality, the sun will shine, and seeds need the sun to shine, but they also need water. And the water will start flowing. So all the elements are starting to come together. You know, we can see the Temperance card there. So everything's coming together to create success for this beautiful seed, new opportunity. And it's something that has been that you've sort of self-sabotaged before in the past to come to fruition. So hopes and fears is the Strength card. You are hoping that you can do this. There's a part of you that might doubt that you can actually overcome this and pull this off. But, you know, we're still in Virgo energy, and this is Virgo meets Leo. And once something is planned well and grounded into reality with that lovely Virgo energy, the possibilities become endless. So, yeah, I feel like you know, I can understand you have a few fears and doubts around this, but it's also a hope. So it's a hope and a fear at the same time. And I do feel like you're strong enough here, Aquarius, with all these energies around you. It's all an ingredient for the successful birth of this new opportunity into your life and success surrounding it. We have as an outcome, the Hanged Man. And I want to look at this in more detail in the deep read, in the Vimeo extended read, because it feels like what's going to happen is that there's some kind of delay that's going to happen here. You need to, you're being asked to surrender to the process. But the whole point of that is so that you can get your head in the right position for this, because it's like you just need to almost... It's like the timing's not quite right to step into it. You still need a bit of time for this to percolate inside and come ground into your being, so that when you'll have this kind of realization exactly what it is and exactly how to move forward. But it feels like there's divine information that's still coming to you around this, Aquarius. So if you get all this exciting new beginning, you can feel it coming, and then suddenly there's a moment where you've been asked to be still or it's not moving ahead, it does feel like this is actually a period that is being requested from the universe in order to make that pentacle grow stronger. You could rush into it. You could rush in, and again, we've got that Virgo energy of planning and being very, making sure the details are correct, because there's something about details and planning this. And so it might be that you just need a bit of time to like set up whatever details or plans, or make sure it's clear in your head There's something, there's new information coming, and I think you'll change your perspective about something, but in a good way. It's kind of moving you into the right position, but the right position is the Hanged Man. It's different to where you are now. He's upside down. So it's turning an idea about it upside down and finding some kind of enlightenment. Enlightenment, can I speak? No. Thank you, Aquarius. So that's why it's interesting we've got the mouse, because the mouse card is an animal spirit energy. And I feel like this animal energy seems to be very, like I said, very strong for you, Aquarius, at this moment. With little mouse coming in, it is about looking at the small things, at the small details, and celebrating the small steps or celebration around getting those small details right. So it might feel like you're still playing it small with the mouse. It's not time to step into it is a big opportunity in front of you, but it's not time to step into that and be huge within this yet. It's still time to be very meticulous about things. And so that's just very, very, very strongly. I can't even accentuate how much now I'm just getting this message is get the details right, get the details right, plan, meticulous, get it all right, get the plan right. So that seems to be very, very important energy to this at the moment, Aquarius, because it can be something, it's got so much potential, but it needs the right platform to launch off from. So yeah, so I hope that makes sense. There's a lot of questions still overhanging this, which we're going to look at in the deep read a little bit more about, and we're going to look at a bit more about the planning phase, what's happening, what energy is kind of transforming here, a bit more about what this opportunity is. And we're going to look at the future beyond this, because beyond this period of waiting and surrendering to divine timing, and see what comes beyond that. So if you'd like to come over there, the link is in the description box below. But if this is where you're leaving me and we're leaving each other, Aquarius, thank you so much for coming over to YouTube and listening to my reading. This is something that's formulating within you. So it does need care. You might go through phases where you want to be looking after yourself, tending to things, looking after things in your environment, tending to gardens or plants or animals. There's just this sense of nurturing and looking after stuff. So yeah, it's all very exciting. And there's this lovely clarity and happiness coming through. So there's so much potential with this new opportunity. Thank you so much, Aquarius. If this resonated and helped, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I always love to read your comments. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.